Yo, 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 welcome to Dre and DC's Hip Hop Cruise podcast, people. Glad to be on here tonight. Got a special guest. I'm going to save the introduction because, you
Our
know,
Cruise
it,
podcast people. Glad to be on
uh-oh.
here tonight. Got
Am
a
I?
special guest.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna
I'm
save the
sorry, y'all. That's on
introduction.
me. I heard myself. I thought I was going crazy. But
Yeah,
we got a special guest tonight. And,
got a
you know, I could have
special
sold tickets for this because she's so
guest.
special and all of that stuff. You know how that go. DC, you know how that is, right?
Oh yeah, when you got
I
when
can't
you
hear you.
got
You mute.
a diva in the house,
You
we got to
muted.
put tickets out there.
Let me see.
Nah,
Hold
I
up.
ain't muted, bro. I ain't muted.
All right. Can we hear you?
Can you
Say
hear me?
something now. I can't hear you. Did you mute yourself, bro?
I'm unmuted.
You want to log out and come back
Let's try
in?
it again. Can you hear me?
All right. I'm going to have him log out and come back in.
I could hear him.
Did I hear you? Did you mute yourself too?
I
Wait.
didn't.
You know what?
Can you hear me? You
I
have
feel
me
so
muted?
crazy. But hold on. Let me just say
You
this.
muted us.
Let me just say this, y'all. I'm like,
Can you hear
yo,
me now?
did you? I'm
You
like,
muted us, Dre.
did I mute my? Did y'all mute yourself? I had the daggone thing turned down. That's on me. So look, I'm gonna let y'all. Hey, DC, do that intro, man, because you probably do it better than I do.
Hey, so check this out, everybody. So tonight we got a special guest.
Special
Not
guest.
only a special guest. Y'all heard me say she the baddest chick. She's a diva. She's a self-made. She that girl, y'all. She that. Matter of fact, Trina, show us your T-shirt. Her T-shirt says it all.
Let's see. Can y'all see it?
We can see it.
All the way around, girl.
Around the way, girl.
Around the way, girl. Yo,
And
this is a special one for me because Trina and I, along with my wife and our other homegirl Tanya, we met on the first cruise, and we instantly became a family. I've been up to Atlanta, check her out. Came and checked out on her birthday. Look forward to seeing her every year come time for the cruise. So this was a special one to me because I got my sister on here with us tonight, upcoming senior, also known as the baddest chick. We got Trina with us tonight, y'all. We got Trina with us. Trina's
what
in
up?
the
What
house.
up? What up? Yes.
But the intro. Okay, first, Dre and DC. Thank you for having me on y'all phenomenal podcast.
Thank you.
The intro, okay, whatever you say, DC. But yeah, I'm an upcoming senior and the Rock the Bells cruise. I know we're gonna get into it, but I've met some phenomenal people. And in meeting phenomenal people, I've met DC and his wife, and Dre, I met you as well. And just that whole relationship building, same mindset, just dope people. Like we are doing it, at our age at where we are. And yeah, I'm just, happy to be in the number.
Oh,
And
that's
the
what's
number.
up.
She's saying the number, Dre. She don't know. She don't know. This is like I said, y'all. This my girl right here. It's amazing how I know y'all have heard us talk time and time again about just the people of the cruise, right? How we really don't even care who's performing because we develop these relationships with individuals that's really coming to like being a family. And this is a perfect example of that, right? We always talk about we can leave tomorrow and the lineup could be garbage. But the fact that I know I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna run into, I'm gonna be with my frat Dre, and I'm gonna be with my whole girl Trina and some other folks. So this is a perfect example of what family looks like based off of this cruise because 10 toes down on this one. You know what I mean?
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
So Trina, this is the first time like we heard from you since the cruise. What you think of what you think of the cruise? Favorites,
So
dislikes?
I'm gonna tell you, I don't have any dislikes because the cruise is phenomenal. I went, 2023 was the first year. I didn't even know what to expect. I had a blast. When I tell you from the time I got on the ship and from the time I got off, And it's just more of the feel. It's more of the hip hop feel. Yes, the performances, dope performances year after year. That first year, I'm going to say, set the tone. And I'm not even sure if they knew it was going to be that phenomenal, but that first year was off the charts. And from that first night, DC, I saw you post Lil Jon said, I
Yeah.
danced. And you can ask Tanya, because Tanya was like, are you going to sit down? And I'm like, no, ATL is in the house. I danced, I know, during the whole set for Lil Jon. And I knew Lil Jon was he first started as a DJ, but I had never experienced him as a DJ. He's Mr. Crunk here in ATL. So whenever he did his set, and I was like, okay, yeah, he took it back ATL. He took it back sort of to the old ATL days, brought it up to the new days, and it just the whole feel. Just the whole feel. I'll say overall, the Rock the Bells cruise sets the tone on different levels, right? So you have the performances. As DC said, you meet dope people. That's an experience in itself because people are from everywhere. You got New York, you have LA, you have the South, Midwest. It's just, building those relationships with people who love hip hop. You have the activities that go on, the panels. It's just a lot. It's
Yeah.
just overall just really dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I like I was saying, like I had a good time. That's a given. Um, didn't have any negative things to say about it at all either. Myself, I think it was like, for me, it was just like, yo, can't nothing go wrong. I mean, we had those hiccups with the mic. That type of stuff ain't bother me because it's just like it was like, okay, so it was like being invited to an all you can eat buffet, but they
I
ran
knew
out
you.
of they ran out of
I knew you was
brownies.
about to make this about food.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you ain't
I
gonna
know. I
learn
can't
nothing else
help it.
about
I
this
can't help
thing.
it. I'm
You gonna
greedy.
take everything and make it about food. I knew it
But
was
but
coming.
really,
My fault,
it
bro.
is.
Go
That's
ahead.
the only
Go
way
ahead. Go
that's
ahead.
how I see it. So it's like we got this big buffet and there's no more brownies, but all this other food is there. So it's just like the cruise. We was at this nice cruise and we had some trouble with the mic, but that's minor compared to what we had and what we was doing, how we was vibing and all that stuff. So I was chilling, man. I was chilling, and I was really chilling. I don't know. I think everybody left me. My wife went to sleep. Um, I forgot where we were, but then you left, DC. Trina, you was with me and this other couple. They were like an older couple and somebody else, I think. And we ate at forgot that place or whatever that place was. But I think we went to bed. We all went and tied it up about 3, 4 in the morning. But I had a good time. You were gone. Do you remember that? I don't know if you remember that, Trina, but we sat at, I forgot that place. What's that place? The main place?
Talk about
Oh, right.
The
Shannon's or
buffet?
Shannon's or
Shannon.
Was
whatever.
it
Yeah.
the
Shannon's or something like that.
The spot that's over the atrium.
ah,
The spot.
yeah, that was late night.
Very late.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
So
yeah. We sat there to grab something to eat. Yeah, I
I had a
remember.
good time. Yeah. Like it was just great, man. So I'm just looking forward to this cruise coming up. So Trina, that's what I need to ask you. What you looking forward to? Any specific group or just like all of it or the ship or what? Like what you looking forward to?
I want to say, yeah, you said the ship like this. I want to say it's going to be the biggest ship, and they're going to have a lot more activities to do, which is going to be great because 2025 that was a smaller ship, and I'll say that was great too because to get from one end to the other was nothing. You know what I'm saying? That first year, ooh, it
Mhm.
felt like I was walking for days.
Yeah.
2025, one ship, one end to the other was no problem.
Right.
But for this ship, there's going to be a lot to do, more pools, just more activities. And as for the lineup, I know we're getting a few repeaters, but I mean, even they did a phenomenal job. Like it was just all good when they first came. Who we're gonna have this year? Too Short, who's coming back this year? Who we got, y'all? I gotta
We got
Um,
remember
T-Short,
that
so
up.
EPMD,
yep,
8 Ball,
Yep,
MJG,
EPMD,
Scratch,
and they did a great
DJs,
job.
E40,
and I
Paul
don't
Wall.
mind.
Eight
I
Ball
Yeah, I don't mind the
MJG,
repeats. Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
mind the
mind.
repeats.
I don't mind at
yeah,
all. They
Eight
could see the.
Ball MJG.
Yep,
Yep.
they could
They
sing the
brought
same
back
song, same way.
to,
I'm
to,
good.
to where I think you was going with it, Trina. At least they brought back people that shut it down when they came. They had some dope ass performances. And my whole reason for the couple of posts that I made on Facebook was to go to what we've been saying for the longest, which was trying to, we've been chasing that high from that first year. And every year I know I put on my thing, bring back the King of Crunk, because that was first we saw it. He set it off. But for me, the repeats don't bother me because once again, I really don't care. I hate to say it that way. I care more about y'all, the fun we gonna have, the new people that I do meet, the relationships that we build and we continue building on. And so that's what I care about. And yeah, whether we was on that small ship, but you're right. We was able to get from the front to the back in a matter of a minute or two. Hey, this new ship, we gonna have to get up in the morning and do some exercise and stretching, get ourselves to get from the front to
Yep.
the back, sixth floor to the 21st
Oh
floor, and
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
That's a lot of those restaurants on the sixth floor, but a lot of the stuff that's gonna be popping off is all above. So uh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, start your exercise routines because you're gonna get your steps in, get your Fitbit, whatever you're gonna use to calculate your steps and keep up with them because you're gonna get them in on this one.
And you know what? I just thought about something. I bet you they probably got more elevators too. I'm guaranteeing they got more elevators. I think there was what 4 on that smaller ship. They probably got 4 on one side and maybe I don't know 3 on
I
one
hope
side,
so.
3 on the other. But I think it's gonna be more elevators. I haven't seen it, but I think it is because
But
I
truth
would
be
hope
told,
so.
bro, yeah, I
Mike.
hope so. But truth be told, I probably take the steps more than I do anything else. I get my steps in. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, like 19, it's like 19 decks. Is it something like that? That's a lot.
it.
That's a whole lot.
20, I
So
think it's
yeah,
21,
we're
ain't it?
gonna have to map it out. Listen, we got to come up with a game plan, map it out, know where each venue is going to be. In DC, you know how we do it. We have to schedule it
Yeah, we do.
because
We schedule as best as we
someone
can.
had right, exactly, because someone had posted in the Rock the Bells Facebook group, what is it that you didn't bring, for the previous cruise that you're going to bring this year? And I said naps because I clearly took zero. I mean, I was up, I was doing big Les class, I was going to eat breakfast, coming back to the room, changing. By the time I changed, I had to go to, they did the Family Feud. I had to go to that. Then there were performances and change and, which is good because your adrenaline is up, you're pumped, you're having a good time. But when I tell you I crashed that night and then got back up and did it all again the next day. So yeah,
yeah,
game planning is key.
I
I got
agree.
you one better. I'll try my best to get some naps, but let's be real. This will be year 4, and I ain't took not one nap in all 4 years. And hey, that first year, I don't know if it was because we were so hyped, we didn't know what to expect. The adrenaline definitely took over. The second year, I don't know. I guess the second year I just felt like we belonged, so I really wasn't even tripping off of the sleep. But I do want to say this before I continue on. I do blame Trina, and I'm gonna tell you why I blame Trina, y'all. I knew
What?
nothing about the casino until Trina told us. And next to last night, the first year, Trina was like, "Y'all missed it. The casino was on point." And ever since then, I've been like a dope fiend. I've been fiending for the casino. So Trina is the reason why, y'all, that every episode I talk about that damn casino because of how she said it was that night that she was down there. And then when I got a chance to experience it firsthand, it was like, yo, to me, all the stuff that go on during the day is cool, but it's something about that casino after dark.
You
That's
know,
what they need to
Yep.
call it,
yeah.
casino after dark, because it's a whole different atmosphere, a whole different vibe, no matter who's in there DJing. So it's Trina's fault that I ain't had no sleep, and it's Trina's fault that I talk about the casino the way I do because she was the one that introduced us to it.
Yo, I never went to the casino hardly. Like I might have been there. Actually, yeah, I haven't. I didn't go to the casino at all. My first time going to the casino, like really going and hanging, was when I was with y'all. That last time. I had no idea. I'm mad as hell. People ain't tell
Oh,
me. And Epps, man, Epps had
oh
that
my
thing.
gosh.
Whoo, man, Epps had it. He was
On
killing it,
fire.
man.
I
On
say it from time
fire.
Man.
to
Epps
time.
was killing it.
He
On
do, bro.
fire.
And
They
I
need
say
to.
it all the time, man. No knock on none of the DJs. Every DJ is dope. But the energy we got from Ty Alexander and Epps last year was a whole different vibe. And and Epps was mad because he couldn't stay longer. I don't know why they ain't let my man stay longer on that last night. Matter of fact, Six Man, y'all got to fix that this year. Let the on the last night, let the DJ go till he done. You know, don't try to shut it down at 2 o'clock or whatever. Let us go ahead and rock. We ain't bothering nobody. We just on there having a good time.
I agree.
So I'm gonna tell y'all that first year, right? We were, I want to say in Magnums. I think Pete Rock had just finished, and we
Mm-hmm.
was, finishing in Magnums. We took pictures with Pete Rock, and so my roommate was Tanya, and Tanya was like, "Well, I'm gonna go back to the room." I said, "Well, I'm about to follow the crowd because when you leave out of Magnums, you just go around to the casino." I said, "I really hadn't been in the casino that much for the cruise. I'm gonna just go and see what's popping." Went in there and had no idea it was going to be that epic moment with Kid Capri, um, I think Grandmaster Cass, Epps, of course, and was Technician, I think Technician as well. And it was so epic that I was blown away. And it was sort of like one of the moments that you see on TV, like in Verses with the Locks and Dipset, and
Mm,
whoever was attending that was epic.
right.
So it was something epic, on that level relating to DJs. And it was just nonstop. They was taking it back, playing all the just old school hip hop, just it was just phenomenal. And DC, like whenever the cruise was over, we started talking about it in the Facebook group. People was posting videos and everything. I think
Mm-hmm.
I posted a video on Instagram and Technician reposted it. And I think that's how the momentum started and everybody began to talk about it. And then that our sophomore year it was up. That was it, the casino after dark on that last night. And then
Yeah.
our junior year, Dre, that was your first year going to the casino, junior year,
Yep.
last
Last
year.
year. Yeah.
Yep.
That was, like you said, DC, a whole vibe, an
Yeah.
absolute whole vibe. Epps did his thing as he does all year, an absolute whole vibe. If you love hip hop, if you love music, even if it's after your bedtime, like you can't go to sleep, you gotta just stay up. Everybody was hyped. It was just a whole vibe. And that's what I love about music. I love, like I always say, music is the universal language, right? And that's the language that we all speak,
Yeah.
Right.
regardless of our race, and that brought us together in that moment. It was just a beautiful thing.
I agree.
That's
I
what's so
agree.
that's what's so cool about it, Dre and Trina, is that what she just said, that last little part, right? Is universal. As we've seen, we got people from Germany, people from Canada, I think somebody from Australia. It's folks from all over coming to the States to take part in this cruise that I hate to keep going back to that first year, but that first year none of us knew what to expect. And it's
Right.
grown and it's had its ups and downs, but you said it best, Dre, in our minds, They do no wrong. Who cares that the mic wasn't working right, that there was a delay? We are kicking it, you know? And so I think that's what, no knock on other cruises that we've probably all been on. That's what makes this one so unique because it's just such a vibe of music from the east to the west, to the north to the south, and all points in between. And ain't nobody tripping on one another, ain't nobody fronting. We just there to have a ball, kick it. But I'm gonna say it one more time, y'all. One more time. It's the last time I'm gonna talk about it. It's, it's Trina's fault that I'm addicted to the it's Trina's fault I'm
He gonna
addicted
keep
to
blaming
Listen,
you. He gonna keep blaming you. Everything gonna
glad
be
I
your fault.
contributed. I'm
But
glad
let me,
it's my
Hey,
fault
but you
and
know
I
what?
could contribute.
hey yo, check this
Hey,
out
I
though.
appreciate it telling us though.
Check this out. I forgot what I was gonna say, but one of the things I was gonna say is that all of y'all, everybody who's like maybe like a sophomore, junior, even the freshman that just went. I know sometimes we repeat this stuff when we're live, but it's because there's a lot of new people that need to hear what we're saying again. Like you heard it, we know what you probably getting tired of us hearing it, but there's a lot of new people that watch that this is going to benefit from. So my apologies if we keep repeating, but that's just how it's got to be because this is for new people too. Like it was started for new people to understand what you're getting into, the great stuff you're about to get into. So with that said, I just wanted to let y'all know that this is why we keep repeating some of this stuff. And two, so when you said something about going on another cruise, right? So I'm going on a cruise July for my wife's birthday. We going to Puerto Rico. We leave from Puerto Rico, go to a whole bunch of different islands. When they start playing music, I know I'm gonna be like, what is this bullshit? Because I'm used to that hip hop. Don't get me wrong, they might play some Will Smith, some crossover stuff. But I'm like, if y'all don't turn this bullshit off, who is this DJ? Like, where are the rest of the DJs? What's going on at midnight? Man, ain't nothing going on every day on midnight on that ship. I'm gonna be mad as hell. Besides bingo, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Like honestly.
Hey, I've said it time and time again, man. I don't know if I can do another cruise to be honest after what we've experienced. I would have to have the right people with me for sure to be able to go and do another cruise that's not Rock the Bells.
Yeah. And that's what it really is about, the people that you rolling with. Even if you solo, the people that you with on the ship, like you can go solo and you definitely will be with everybody. You know what I mean? Because once you get on there, it's what up, cuz? What's going on, cousin? Like it don't matter. We, just family.
I got a question for you, though.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It is. Hey, let's get these shots out real quick, man. Shout out to Tanya. Tanya that came on here talking about some Uncle Luke. Don't stop, get it. What's up to my?
What's up, Tanya?
What's up, Tanya? What's up to my little sister Tracy Walford, my frat, or I should say our frat, man. My boy Prince and his wife Mills. They on here supporting us, man. Much love. We definitely appreciate that.
No doubt.
Hey, I got a question for you, though, Trina. I want your opinion, right? For all of the ladies that are coming on here for the first time, or even the ones that are coming back, how do you recommend they pack? What would you tell them the art, the secret to packing for this cruise?
Because a guy can't tell a woman how to pack.
Okay,
we don't understand. So tell the ladies how to pack, so we can learn too.
I'm going to be completely honest, ladies. Do not overpack. I overpacked the first 2 years majorly, like it was horrible. This third year, I sort of packed to where I knew what outfits I was going to wear each day. Some days you're going to have 2 outfits on. But don't overpack. For one, if you'll know the themes for, the different events, so pack according to the themes, whether it's masquerade ball, all white, sneaker ball, pack for the themes. Something casual, hip hop, t-shirt, jeans, because, some people don't be just all fly with it. You can be casual with it, but whatever your style is, put some casual outfits in there. Of course, some swimsuits because there's pool activity. We're gonna be in Jamaica. We're gonna be on the beach. Of course, your sleepwear, toiletries, your snacks, of course, but don't overdo it because I'm telling you, the first 2 years I overdid it. I didn't even wear half the stuff. Um,
Yep.
you know, but yeah, pack your fly sneakers because this is a hip hop cruise, and your outfits for each event. Because I
Yeah.
promise you, you overpack, you won't even wear half that stuff.
That's true.
Nope.
That's one
Yeah,
thing you
you
got
won't
in
even wear
common.
half of it.
Yep. That's one
Yeah,
thing. We just guys too. We overpack. So I
You
keep
almost
getting
have
better
to.
at it though. So
I think I got it together now. I think
mhm.
last year I got it right because you think you gonna do all those wardrobe changes. It
and
ain't
then
happening. It ain't happening
listen, you
because
may not have
especially
time.
nope, you ain't gonna have time, and then you gonna meet dope ass people. And when you are thinking you gonna go pack, that's when y'all gonna run and go do something else. Whether you go get something to
Yeah,
eat, whether you're gonna go check out another event that maybe you didn't like. The first year, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to go to all of the panel stuff until we hooked up with Trina. And I'm kind of glad we did go because they were dope, going to the panels because I'm thinking in my mind, I just want to see the performances. But the panel shit turned out to be some of the best shit on there, right? Because we got an opportunity to really hear from the artists, the DJs, the life experiences, the things that they've been through, what has got them here. So yeah, you go on that boat, you pack, thinking you're gonna have two or three little wardrobe changes, or I'm gonna go to the pool, girl, and after the pool, I'm gonna go change. Nope, your ass gonna still be out there in that bathing suit, kicking it, partying. You ain't really caring who looking at you because really, we just on there having a vibe, a good ass time, and just enjoying that atmosphere.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you nailed it. So it's laid back. It's no pressure, And I know sometimes when we take trips and we're doing extravagant things and it's pressure, or I got to look fly and a certain way. But really and honestly, for the Rock the Bells cruise, it is no pressure. It's whatever you feeling, honestly. If you just want to like t-shirt, hat, and some jean shorts and sneakers, that's it. You're killing it.
yep,
And if you go change and you want to look nicer and go to one of the restaurants and put on something a little bit nice to go to dinner as opposed to the buffet, cool. You put on your nice outfit. The buffet, listen, it is what it is. You have your swimsuit on with your wrap on, come get you something to eat, sit down and leave. Like, it is no pressure. So don't feel the pressure. Don't feel the need, oh, I need to go out and buy this and spend all this money. It's not that much. It's not pressure like that. I promise you. Honestly, I went to the shop and purchased some t-shirts. I wore some of those t-shirts on the cruise with some jean shorts, however I wanted to make the outfit work.
yeah,
The t-shirts I brought, I didn't even wear them. I had bought the t-shirts at the shop and wore those. So yeah, it's no pressure. More or less, it is the feel. It's the
Yeah.
experience. It's the networking. It's to meet somebody you don't know. It's the whole vibe of just hip hop.
yep,
And as we know, hip hop is whatever style you want it to be as a person.
yep. Nita is online. She made a comment. She said, "You make it what you want. You make it what you want it to be." So true. So yeah, I do get that too. I
Yeah,
agree. It's
That,
all how
that's
you
that's
make it.
fact.
you do.
It's fact. And don't get us wrong. We all went through it the first year. We came on there like we was going out to sea for 4 weeks. We had so many bags and we had three pair of drawers for every day. I mean, it's just real. It's what it is, right? But honestly, uh, it's what you make of it. And I feel this is me talking. I feel like when nobody judging nobody. I mean, but let's be real. People were, but I felt like no one was judging nobody because we was too wrapped up in what we were experiencing, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, don't. And for the fellas, same thing, man. Y'all ain't couple of shorts and some tees and some comfortable shoes, you good, you know. And if you want to hit up the theme nights, you go for it. I ain't gonna lie though, I appreciate the swimsuits and the pajamas or lack of pajamas. I'm just being real. I am who I am. I ain't lie. But
that pajama night for 2025 last year, ooh,
shit,
it
the
was
year
different.
before too. The year before too. I know a whole
I
lot
was
about
like,
people based
oh,
off
this
of
what
last
we
year.
doing? I was
Yeah,
like, this what type of time we on?
yeah.
Okay.
Some of them was on pre-demon time. I was like, okay, go on, baby mama. I ain't mad at you. I
They
ain't
was
mad
doing their
at you.
thing. But
Dang.
just as you said, there's no judgment. It's whatever you feel. I
Oh,
mean, when
yeah.
for last year, when I got on the cruise, I had my Outcast t-shirt on. It was like 6 of us. I didn't even know them. I jumped in their video. We was vibing, taking pictures. And I don't know, I think they were from Detroit. I don't even know.
Yeah,
But just the
Detroit be thick
whole,
up in there.
it was just so much fun. We was like, oh, we got on Detroit. I mean, not Detroit, Outcast t-shirts. And Yvette was with me. And Yvette was
Mm-hmm.
snapping pictures for me. I said, Yvette, you got to capture this for me. So yeah, it was dope. It was dope. Yeah.
What up, though? Detroit be in there thick. Detroit, Seattle,
Yep.
of course, A
Yeah.
Town. They be up in there thick. But that's the beautiful thing about
Yeah.
it because you meet people from all over the place. You know, Memphis. I ain't gonna forget about Memphis. Y'all be up in there thick too. Y'all be up in there
Yeah.
deep.
I mean, everybody be up in there. You see a little bit of everybody. I know that first
New
year I
York.
seen Detroit up in there,
Yep.
man.
But New
Yeah.
York is always a given. But I'm gonna throw a little love to my upbringing in Kentucky. Kentucky being there deep, particularly Bowling Green, Kentucky, because my sister come, if she's still watching, Tracy and them come on there 15 deep. That's half the population in Bowling Green,
Wow.
Kentucky. They be on there deep.
Yeah, man.
Good
It's
time.
nice to see
Good
some
time.
people from all over. I think, yeah, like you said, there was one guy from Germany. He was cool. He's a cool dude, man. I ain't see him last year.
Big Swole. Talking about Big Swole.
Big dude, yeah.
Yeah, Big Swole.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You
it's a
don't
white
remember?
dude with the Lakers. I think he had a Lakers jersey. He wore a Lakers. He loved the
Series
Lakers. I
jersey.
know that.
Yeah,
I
he
He's
think
a
I
wore
big
remember
dude.
basketball
seeing him.
jerseys the whole ship, tatted up. The women loved him some Big
I
Swole.
seen him. Look, I seen him
I
walk in.
remember him. I remember him.
Yeah, I seen him walk in. Some girl that just didn't know him just came up to him and was like this on his chest, and I was like, damn. He was just like, I guess he was used to it, but he laughed at it and played it off. But man, she ain't even know him. I was like, well, damn, that's how we doing on this cruise. I'm like, okay, y'all, live free.
Like we
Shit.
said, like we said in the last episode with K Brooklyn. Hey, just because you single, solo, let's go with solo. I ain't gonna say single, solo. It's somebody for everybody on this ship, and I'm not necessarily saying that you're gonna hook up. Just don't feel like you're gonna be on this ship and be by yourself, because
Right.
the gist of what this cruise is about is just gonna automatically bring people together. And if you're fortunate enough to come down to Miami a couple of days before we even go out, you're gonna meet 10 or
Yeah.
15 people before you even get on the ship.
Oh
Absolutely.
Just
man, it's
chilling in Miami.
bananas.
Hell, you'll meet him at the airport when you leave your
Yeah.
house.
On the
Yep.
airplane, we
Yep.
took pictures in Atlanta on the airplane. The whole section was going to the Rock the Bells cruise, and we took photos. And the bugged out part on the cruise, we kept seeing them all the time. We was like, "What's up, ATL?" Like it was just crazy. It was just crazy. But I'll say this, Dre and DC, man, y'all had a presence of Sigmas on the ship.
Yeah.
2025. I
Yeah.
said,
That blue and
okay,
white,
look
blue
at
and white, we
blue.
be thick. Blue and white, we
Yeah,
be
just the
thick.
presence of the Sigmas. And I was like, everywhere I turned, I was like, okay, Sigmas everywhere.
Yeah, they was deep this time around. I was like, okay, y'all. Okay, frat.
But you know, the D9 as a whole, let me give the shout out to the D9. We represent, we come thick, there's unity. I'm looking forward to some of the activities and things that Maddie and my man, what's the alpha name?
Lewis.
Yeah, what they put together, because it's a beautiful thing. But don't just have to be D9. I just want to give my D9 brothers and sisters they do do justice and shout them out. But hey, it's gonna be a good time, y'all. I know
Yeah.
y'all get tired of me
Yep.
saying it, but it's true.
The Rose Reef
Yeah.
made a comment. She said, "I'm a jazz R&B 60-something-year-old." She said 60-something-year-old. That was smooth. But I've heard so much about the fun had on this cruise. It makes me want to get a crew together, which you should, and and join in. Yeah, join in. Rock the
Come on
bell,
now.
shake him. Yep. Yeah, join in.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's
Come
what
on.
it should make you do when you hear about
Come
this.
on, sis. Listen, I think the
And you
ship
ain't even
is
got to get a
what,
crew together.
90% sold out. How is there like what's the percent of the availability on the cruise ship? Is
Right
it like
now,
90% sold out? Yeah.
it's
Right
sold
now,
out a
yeah,
while
but
ago,
it's sold out now. They gotta get on their wait list.
and they will get something because some people going to cancel. Some people offering their selling their cabins already.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
it. And to
Yeah.
Trina's point, y'all, for those that are watching that aren't cruising with us just yet, go out to Rock the Bells Cruise, put your name on the newsletter thing where they'll start
Yes.
shooting you information about the cruise or whatever, and just kind of keep your eye open because rooms will come available. Whether they open up more rooms, whether people cancel, whether people are looking for roommates. And I know people like, oh, roommates, I don't even know the person. You'd be surprised how many people have roomed together that didn't know each other and it's developed into a true friendship based off of this cruise. So
Yep.
if you don't have your tickets, go out there to rockthebells.cruise or rockthebellscruise.com, sign up on the newsletter thing, and just keep your eye open on the website and look out for emails because they
Yep.
will let you know.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, like, when you go to college, you don't know who your roommate's going to be, but y'all wind up being cool. It's kind of like the same thing. Like you may not know. And then you got to be careful these days because, people be wilding. But on the cruise, I think it's safe. I mean, it's cool. You get somebody, y'all just chill and, half y'all ain't going to be in the room anyway. So, if you hanging with DC and Trina, you're not going to be in the room. So whoever their roommate is going to have the room to themselves anyway. So there it is.
Man, listen. Let me tell you something. DC's wife, like we all have a group chat. Like we have to have a plan. And we have to like this. That's it. That's the only way we're gonna keep up. And we're like, okay, did y'all make it there? Make sure you have me a seat. Okay, we're gonna be there in 10. What's going on? Is it popping off yet? Like, because we are all over the place and we do sometimes do our own thing, meet up, do our own thing because there's so much that we have to do. But we are definitely at a lot of the activities that go on the ship. And I mean, it's just fun. I mean, you paid your money. Why not participate? Why not engage?
That's true.
And Trina just made me think about something, y'all. Download WhatsApp if you ain't got WhatsApp on your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Download WhatsApp. And I thought I could do it without getting... the first year I said, Yvette, you get the internet package. I ain't going to need it. Well, that's a lie. I needed that damn internet.
Damn sure need it, yes.
You definitely need it. Yeah.
Trina is spot on, y'all. That's how you communicate with one another. That's how you find out where everybody's... I ain't going to say where everybody is, but your crew. Your crew might be over here, and they might be able to save you some seats to get over here or whatever. So download the WhatsApp. Definitely get the internet package if you don't do nothing else. And just be ready to go.
Indeed. Yep.
Absolutely.
Anita said, Dre, you're right. You are so right. It's the same as a college roommate. Yeah, I mean, it's just cool, man. I remember when I went to the academy. When I went to the academy, right? I had 2 roommates, which was weird because usually only supposed to have one when you go to the academy. I went to the academy, for the it was the police academy, probation and parole academy. And I had 2 roommates, and I was like, oh, I ain't feeling these cats. Like, and I wasn't, but after a day or so, man, I was like, yeah, they cool. Like at the end of the week, I was about to say the end of the week, I was there for a minute. At the end, it was cool. Like they were cool as hell, man. So, y'all don't. I mean, if you can get a roommate, get a roommate. Just split. Just get a roommate, and I don't say split the cost because you still gonna pay, right?
We're gonna pay the
Individually.
same. It ain't gonna matter.
Yeah. But the roommate will give you some fun, like, talk about something, y'all come in the room, talk about whatever, whatever you do, whatever, just having somebody to chill with that's the thing. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So,
For sure.
yeah.
I see we got a
I
couple
want to give
more.
a shout out, y'all. Oh, go ahead.
What's
Go
up?
ahead, DC.
No, I was just saying
No,
I'm monitoring these texts. What you got?
I just real quick made me think of something. I want to give a shout out to Ebony Denise because
Mm-hmm.
Ebony does the pre-party before we get on the cruise. So I think this year we cruise out. Is it what, Friday or Saturday?
No, we leave on Sunday, so she's setting it up for Saturday at the Cleveland.
Right. So Ebony does like a mixer the night before we get on the cruise, and it's always in Miami. She does a great job at it, planning it from beginning to end. Also, this year for the ladies, when we get to Jamaica, Ebony is planning the flying dress photo shoot. And she is planning it from beginning to end. I know we're going to do a photo shoot. We're going to have a D9 photo shoot for each sorority. And yeah, so I just want to give a shout out to Ebony because, she does the planning. Last year for the pre-party, she had games, she gave away prizes. The DJs were individuals, guys on the cruise, and that was really dope.
Yep.
So yeah, it is a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe from the time you touch down in Miami and from the time you return from the cruise.
Yeah.
So make sure you plug in, get in that Facebook Rock the Bells group and stay informed.
Yeah, and shout out to you said the DJ she had. Shout out to Backspin, man. He was doing his thing too.
Backspin,
Man.
that's our brother. That's our
Yeah.
brother.
Did.
Yes, indeed.
We're gonna have to get Spin back on her soon.
Yep. And Ebony says she's gonna come on here once she gets everything finalized. So we'll have Ebony back on here to go over some of the stuff that she's doing, because we definitely gotta support that, bro. Like that's something. I'll give Ebony the whole hour if she needed it, because the stuff she's doing is amazing, man. And we all need to give her those flowers now, like, because it's amazing to do all of that. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start, man. Like, and you know me, DC. Every time I got a DJing gig, I'll just be like, all right, I'm going to DJ. It ain't the same. And then when I came back from the cruise, and I had a DJ gig, I think a couple of days after that, when I came back from the cruise, I was in there like this. Like, I was just, it wasn't the same. Like, don't get me wrong, I was playing some stuff, but it wasn't the same, man. It wasn't the same as, like, I was comparing it to the cruise, and I was just like, all right, yeah.
Hey, Trina.
Okay.
That fool called me from the parking lot. I had to talk about the edge. I had to make him go in there and make his money.
Yeah.
He was ready to go home.
Wow.
I was like, because I ain't have to be there that night. I was like, man, should I go in? Should I do it tonight? Because I don't feel like it. And I didn't. I wound up going in there though and doing it. But when I'm at, I don't know, Katrina, like, what is it? The Hacienda in McDonough? That's the one I like doing. But the Hacienda in Stockbridge, not me.
Okay.
Disney.
Okay.
The club.
Okay.
Disney, the club. That's different. That's different. That's 2 Chainz different. You know what I mean? So yeah. Can't do it. So, but yeah, big shout out to Backspin. He's doing his thing. Eb, you got the whole album you need to show. Just let us know. We here.
Hey, so
that's this right there. I call it Eb.
Yep. So I don't get cussed out. Let me make sure I read what my sister said, because I know my ass will get cussed out. So Tracy Walford 2269 said the OG T.I. is back. She can't wait. And then her and Nita both talked about at least getting the text package, right? They said if nothing else, at least get the text package. And then Nita also said that she might have to break down and get the internet package, which I don't know how I feel about necessarily having the internet package. If that's what you want to do, I ain't gonna talk you out of doing it, but definitely at least have the text package, because it does help being able to communicate with everybody. And if you do get the internet package, at least with the WhatsApp, or when we somewhere when the internet is really working like it's supposed to, at least we can FaceTime one another. But as long as we can text each other and stay in the know. But Trina right though. Trina gonna make sure that before we get on there, we didn't plan out how we gonna attack the cruise from the first day. Matter of fact, Trina got us on board from when we get to Miami to down there
That's
when we
right.
get off. Just on
I got the
how
hotel stay, so it's coming. Listen, I've been sort of quiet, but the group chat is about to get crunk. I'm about to go ahead and tell y'all the plan for Miami, what the hotel, which hotel, because I know David, you and Yvette come 2 days in advance.
I
So
don't know
I'll
if we're
let you
gonna
know
make
the
2 days
hotel.
since it's on a Sunday. Nah, I'm lying. We probably will come down Friday when we get off work. But hey, don't tell everybody our secret hotel spot though.
Oh, no,
Exactly.
Everybody can't know about our secret spot.
Right.
no.
If they find it, they find it. But everybody can't know about the secret spot. I'm sorry, y'all. I know we family, but you don't even know
Oh, is
family
that
when
you
you in
talking about?
town sometimes.
You talking about the spot that you told me about?
Yeah, where we
Yeah,
where
I
we
ain't,
stay
yeah, you
last.
right. You can't tell if I
Yeah,
did. Yeah,
You
that
you
was
can't
a
tell
nice
can't,
about the
spot.
secret spot.
because it is nice, it is quiet, it's not so crowded, and it's a vibe. So yeah.
Yep.
We
Sorry,
can't tell
y'all. We gotta
everybody.
keep that under wraps.
Yo,
Yeah.
Tanya Rose, where you from? Because you know about Hacienda and McDonough. Where you from?
Tanya
Hit
from the
us up
A.
with a comment.
You know
That's
Tanya, Simma Gamma
Tanya
Roll
in the
Tanya.
ATL.
You from the A? Light skin?
Tanya.
Yeah. She went on there last year, but she was there the first 2 years.
Maybe yeah, because you know my memory. I can barely remember what I ate
I
yesterday.
bet you if I was able to equate her to some food, you would remember.
Damn right I would. You know you gonna leave me alone about this food, man. That's what you gonna do. But I'm gonna tell you this: they better have that buffet, that shrimp. What is it?
Yeah, you like that little shrimp boil, don't you?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, they need to have that. That's right. Big shout out to Tanya Rose. She's from ATL. I bet you if I see her face, I'd be like, oh, okay. My
Oh
Yeah,
bad.
you know
My bad,
Tanya.
Tanya. My
Yeah,
bad. ATL,
What's
stand
up,
up.
Tanya?
Stand up, ATL.
Well,
I've
what was
been
you saying?
down
I'm
here
sorry,
for
So
Trina.
2 years.
I hijacked what you were
speaking
saying.
of
What was you saying, Trina, about pay attention to the chat? You said that it's about to turn up.
Yeah, I was about to say, listen, speaking of ATL, so Tanya just made that segue. ATL. ATL is gonna represent on the cruise this year. We got T.I. the King. And let me tell you, that is major. T.I., his hits span from way back all the way to, he got the new single out now, Let Him
Yeah,
Know.
last week.
Right. And then Jermaine Dupri gonna be on the cruise. He's gonna be a DJ on the cruise. So yeah, we gonna it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's gonna be
nice.
lit.
It's gonna be nice. Yep.
We got a
So
nice variety of East Coast, down south, out. Excuse me, out west. Mid. We got a little bit of everything this year. And that's what I like about it. Don't get me wrong. I understand New
Yeah.
York. Y'all started this thing. I ain't gonna sit here and never not give y'all respect. But I like the fact that we got a nice variety. And I didn't even think about like last year, right? I forgot how many hits the Dog Pound had until they performed.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, damn,
When
I
I
forgot
tell
about that
you,
song. Yeah,
I
yep.
was it took it back to 90, was it 94?
about 94.
90.
Yep.
I felt like, I know Natana was like, Trina, are you gonna ever sit down? I felt like I was back in college, you know, doggy style CD, back when we spent $25 to $30 on a CD and
Come
you
on
play
now.
it from
Come
beginning
on
to
now.
end. We was in our dorm room listening to doggy style, and when they started playing Doggy Dog World, I
That's
was
it.
like,
Yep.
man, that was it. That was it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That beat, when
Yeah.
that beat drop, doom, 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 doom.
Yep.
You can't do nothing
It's
but
a
bop your head.
doggy dog world.
Yep.
Dog.
Yep.
Yeah,
My man
but that's
came
what's so
on there. He's
beautiful.
like, my name is Tut Owl. I own this motherfucker. I was like, okay, Snoop.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Yo, that was crazy, man. I
Yeah.
Snoop, my dog, man. He amazing, man. The Dog Pound, Corrupt, that's like all of them, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
It was a
I
whole
can't
vibe.
wait.
I know something I want to bring up. And I would like for both of y'all to talk about this because I've been seeing it on the Facebook page. Let the people know how much interaction and the proximity of the artists that we have while we on the ship. Because somebody asked, like, do we really get to hang out with the artists? Do we really see the artists and stuff like that? Y'all want to talk about like y'all experience of some of the artists that y'all have actually kind of hung out with or got a chance to chop it up with over the 3 years we've been on the ship?
I'll let you go first, Trina. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so the first year, the artists, they were walking around. I mean, I took pictures with Big Daddy Kane, MC Light. Um, you could literally talk to them, go up to them, just have conversations. I know we had a real great conversation with Bahamadia, and I know
Yeah,
Yvette will remember that. Me,
I remember
Tanya,
that one too.
and
Yeah,
Yvette, we talked about, just women having a voice in corporate America, even in the music industry. Like we talked, I know for 15 minutes, and that was such a great conversation. Um, the first year Rod Digger was walking around, her and her husband talked to her. So EPMD, let me tell you, I'm not really, I see celebs. I'm in Atlanta, so celebs are here. But when I saw Paris Smith and Eric Sermon, because I'm like, this is true hip hop. I'm like, they're together performing, and I just walked
Mm-hmm.
up to them and I took pictures with both of them. Like that's epic to me.
yeah,
And I was, wowed with that because that's something that you don't get to do every day. And it's moments like that, and they are very approachable. We were talking to 8 Ball, MJG, DC. We were sitting next to him just chilling.
yep, yep.
So it's they are approachable. And then there are, of course, DJ Jazzy Jeff. He's a legend. So he's not really walking around amongst all of us, but he is there. And you may see him pop up here and there, which is fine. But majority of the artists, they're in the cafeteria. You may walk it, I'm not the cafeteria, in the buffet. You may walk in the buffet, see them sitting down eating. The DJs are always walking around. You can say
Hmm.
what's up to them at any time, and they are hella cool from scratch, EPS, technician, like really cool folks. And I'll say this, it's not the hip hop heads attending, we're not groupies. And I
Right.
don't know if that makes sense. Like we are not, groupies to where we're running up to them and like overshadowing their space. No, they walk around, we may say hi, can we take a picture? And it's that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I agree. I agree. I mean, basically, she said it all. Like, you know, they was just cool, man. It was just like another day, just another day. Like, I'm on the ship. I'm chilling, and you know, they were very open and very um like okay with you taking a picture. Like,
Mhm.
can I take a picture, whatever. And I think to some degree they probably expect that being on a cruise, being that you're going to be in the proximity of so many different people. But it was just nice, man. And sometimes I had forgot that comedian's name, the tall one.
Who, Afion?
Yes. Sat right next to me. I ain't say a word because he was eating, and it's just like you gotta read the room. You
Yeah.
Right,
just can't be rolling up on
right.
people while they eating. Head nod, how you
Mhm.
doing, brother, and keep it moving when they eat and stuff like that. But if they out there amongst the people, that's cool. But for me, it was just great, man. I mean, I ran into a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, and it was just like all good, man. Say what's up to them. Don't Some of them I took pictures with, some of them I didn't, but they are very open. And I always say, Jada Kiss lives his best life when he's on a cruise because he'll be by himself.
Yes.
He'll be with his crew, whatever. So yeah,
No
yeah.
bodyguards, him and Lil C's.
Yep,
I
Little
mean,
C's, yeah, him and his Little C's is real tight, man.
I think they live on the ship. I don't think they never go home. I think they be on that job
Exactly.
all year.
Yep.
it's
But Dre, you said something real important, and you beat me to it because I was actually gonna bring that up. Although these artists, as Trina and Dre have talked about, be all over the ship, when they eating food, give them their respect. Let them eat. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
And actually, you will find out. Like the first year, I sat down next to Too Short. We started joning on each other while we eat. It was just organic how it happened. But give them that respect while they eating, and they'll let you know. Like I walked up to it because I think back, man, there was a lot of pictures I probably should have took. I just didn't. If Yvette was with me, we'd have a whole photo album because she would have took all those pictures. But I would even say something, hey, when you finish eating, do you mind if I get a picture? And they appreciate that. I'm like, yo, eat your food. Because I don't know if they got to be somewhere right away or whatever, right? So just give them that respect. Don't be, Trina said it best. We ain't no groupies. We 40, 50, 60-year-old people that have seen some things, been some places, and they are enjoying themselves just as much as we are enjoying ourselves. And we know the ones that have been on there from the jump, well, at least from year 2. I ain't gonna say the first year because he wasn't there. But Jada, if y'all remember that first year, Jada was walking around that jump like a kid at a candy store. He just couldn't.
Free as a bird.
Yeah, he couldn't believe what was happening.
Yeah.
He couldn't believe that we had the whole ship, that it was a ship full of mostly black people. We didn't have no problems. It was hip hop heads from all over the place, and everybody gave their respect, and we kept on moving. Same thing with Big Daddy Kane. You remember that one year Big Daddy Kane was on there? Them women was looking for some Big Daddy, but they gave him his respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he seen him, he gave him the love, right? So just act accordingly. Don't be on there grouping it. I get it. You might fan out if you see your favorite person, but really, it's just about enjoying yourself. And Trina said it best. I mean, both of y'all know. I mean, you think about the relationship we've all developed with Epps. You know what I'm saying? That's like my brother. I probably talk to Epps every other day. It seems like, and Trina knows this. Just keep your eyes open. It might be some things. Coming down the line. We don't know yet, but just keep your eyes open, and because there's big things that's happening for all of us, and it's all because of this cruise.
Yeah.
It's what this
Yes,
cruise
sir.
is done for us.
Yes, sir. So
I mean, look at you and Dre with the podcast. I mean, this is
Come find out
phenomenal. You said DC, oh, we don't have the production team, and we don't have that set up. I said, oh, you don't have that yet. You don't have it yet, but it's coming. It is coming, and this is a movement. It is. I'm just fortunate that Tanya said, oh, Trina, this is the Rock the Bells cruise. Do you want to go? And we were just sitting around talking. I said, yeah, let's book it. And she booked it, and she was like, oh, it's only one, balcony room left. This was 2023, and we booked it, not even knowing what to expect. But
wow,
we did it, and I'm on my 4th year, and it has been a great experience. Last year, I took a picture with Rakim the God, and listen, you're not going to walk out your front door and get this type of experience. So,
nope.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. And I'm glad you brought that up, Trina. That's usually a question we ask all of our guests is like, how did they get on Rock the Bells? To hear y'all say that, Tanya was the one to call you and you got the last balcony room, because we talked about that last episode with K Brooklyn. I always thought the night that me and Yvette booked was like the only night it came out, because when she saw it, we booked, and then when we got up in that morning, it was sold out. But I later found out, talking to K Brooklyn and Tanya chiming in through the chat, that it was only open like I think 3 days before it finally sold out. So we must have got ours on that the night of the second night or the third night or whatever. But I know I've ran into so many people that ask, how did we hear about it? How do we get a chance to get on it? And I tell everybody, real talk, like we said, go to that rockthebellscruise.com, sign up, and you almost got to pay attention to what's going on, because as soon as those rooms going to sell, and you ain't got to have all your money up front, everybody. That's another thing. They got payment plans. Just have a little bit to put down so you can secure it, because it's going like that. And we've been blessed enough this year to have a bigger boat, which means more rooms, which means more cruisers and more family. And them first timers have been on it. Man. Let's just be real. Them first timers, they buying up everything. They ain't just getting the jail cells. They getting balconies and suites.
He said the jail cells. That's crazy. Yo, you wild, man. The jail cells. Damn.
Think about it. I want you to think about it for a second. That's what it is.
Oh,
You
shoot.
just got a bunk, a toilet, and a shower. That's all you got in the jail cell.
Man.
Light them up.
That's
You're
crazy,
right.
man.
It's like Monopoly, right? You
Yeah.
know, you go around that board about 3-4 times, everything bought up.
Yep.
You ain't
You
lying. You
right.
start off with the purples. Was that Baltic Ave and
Yeah.
Mediterranean?
Mediterranean,
all the way
yeah.
around
But you
on
get your
Boardwalk, Park Place or whatever.
Yep. That Boardwalk
Yeah.
and Park Place, baby. You made it. If you
Okay.
Hey,
and you collect $200 after you get there because you're gonna soon go past go. So yeah, okay.
and if you get ghetto with it and you land on go, you get 200 for landing on go, and
Yep.
once you pass go, that's $400.
Yeah. Indeed. Get on the
Yeah,
corner and get that bail money.
Come on now. Hey, keep them pockets fat.
Oh shoot. Man.
But that's real talk. You right, Trina.
Yeah.
Go around that board a couple times, and next thing you know, it's gone. But
Yep.
don't give up on it if you ain't got a room yet. Really, just watch your emails. Keep it if you haven't joined the Rock the Bells Cruise page. Do that. You can see people that are looking for roommates or they're trying to sell the room or whatever. Because life happens. Let's keep it real. Life be life.
Yep.
And things come up, people can't keep the rooms or whatever. So don't give up. It's shit. What's this going in? We into January. Trust me, it'll be rooms available all the way up damn near to the day we leave. You just gotta
Yep.
make sure your money ready.
Yeah.
Make sure your money ready, and matter of fact, I met somebody last year. I wish I could remember who it was. They bought their plane tickets anyway, betting on the fact that they was gonna get a room eventually, and they got a room a month beforehand. But they had already booked their plane tickets. They got some great deals on their tickets, and I think they came in the day of, so they weren't worried about a hotel or anything like that. But
Yeah.
I said, damn, that's hella fire planning.
That's that serious putting faith in
Mhm.
what you're doing. So
Yep.
so real quick, let me turn this light back on. Let me just say this. I think it's crazy how it sold out this year just as quick as it sold out the last 2 or 3 years, but there's a lot more cabins on
Mhm.
this cruise. Like that's crazy. Like it sold out just as fast. So man, y'all get on it, man. There's gonna be some cancellations, I'm telling you. And I talked to Naya. Well, I hit her up, text message, Naya, and so what happened with Naya, she wind up booking a room and there was one
You talking
available.
about Nina? You talking about Nina?
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, Naya, the AKA.
Oh, so Naya? That is Nina. That's Nina.
No. N-I, this
I
is her
seen
right
the name,
here.
bro.
N-I,
Oh,
N-I-A.
you know what? It's a Naya and a Nina. My
It
bad.
is. Yep. Yeah. So Naya's the AKA that came on the show before with the other AKA, and she got the room, but then something happened where she didn't have it, so she had to go back in and get it again, and it was sold out. So I think they should
Wow.
give her first dib. So
Yeah, it
Wow.
was some type of work. She made the payment and everything.
yeah, they gave her a refund, but
Wow.
But yo, let's get up out of here, y'all. Hey, look, it was a great show. Trina, you got to come back on here whenever you get some time. But it was definitely a great show, y'all. We'll be back next week, and we're gonna have Annie on here. Tell them who Annie is, DC.
So if y'all was on there last year, which we found out this week, this was her first time on there. But Miss Annie is the young lady that had the swimsuits, and they did the swimsuit fashion show or whatever that one day. Shout out to the models that was walking around with the bathing suits on. I said it. But she's coming to grace us with her presence next year, and she's going to talk a little bit about what she got going on. And why it's on my mind, because I get old and I forget. I just found out. So the Rose Reef, the one that said that she's a jazz and R&B 60-something-year-old, that's my auntie, man. My auntie on here trying to check out what we doing. Get her
That's
crew.
crazy.
Come on here and see what we got going on. But if anybody in my family was to do it, it'll be her. But Miss Annie's coming on next week. And Dre, tell us what you got coming up in the future, man, which I think is gonna be a dope show when we finally do it.
So yeah, we're gonna have it's gonna be, forgot the title because I got it written down. But we're gonna have some therapists on here, and therapist is gonna we're gonna talk about how the correlation between um avoiding burnout, how these cruises help burnout. It helps you mentally, psychologically. Just doing something like this cruise will help you mentally, like stress at work, stuff like that. A week away does wonders, and usually people don't understand. Like sometimes you got to get away. You have to get away because if you don't, you're gonna burn out, or you're just gonna go crazy. Like you just gonna lose your mind with work or some people that's family sometime, and just like stuff like that. So we're gonna get a couple of therapists on here. We're gonna talk and discuss how important it is to take a break. And maybe somebody watching may be like, you know what? Maybe I should try to get on this cruise because I need a break. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm looking forward to that too. And I'm trying to get Frat to come on there. He does hip hop therapy. So it's all his therapy. He works with youth. I think he works with adults too, but he uses hip hop therapy to get his message through and to help kids and adults too. So that's why I definitely want to get him on here. So that's going to be interesting. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a dope show. That's a dope show, a dope topic, and mental health is so important. And all of us are professionals, right? We work a lot of hours. We may have our side hustles. We got our fraternity and sorority life, a lot of different things that are going on. You got to take time to enjoy yourself, everybody, right?
Yep.
Get away from the hustle and bustle. Let your hair down. And like we kind of alluded to earlier in the show, it's no judgment. We all just on here to have a good time. So I'm looking forward to that show, and I definitely look forward to when Frat come on and holler at us about the hip hop therapy. And since you brought up the Frat, you know what, man? We need to look at having a D9 show.
Oh,
I don't know how we're gonna pull that off, but we're gonna have to look at having a D9 show and trash talk one another. But at the same time,
that'd be nice. Yeah,
talk about all the wonderful things we're doing in our communities, and once again, just educating people what the D9 is all about.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we can make that happen too, man. All right, let's get up out of here, man.
Anything you want to leave us with, Trina, before we get out? Just gonna ask anything she want to leave us with before she jump off.
Hit us with a ooh.
Just keep it. See, when I see both of y'all, yeah. You know, Dre.
What you say, Dre?
Just hit us with a ooh. I want to hear you do it.
No, DC wasn't even on the text thread. So Dre, I know you started this inside joke, but it's all good.
It was funny. I cracked up. Yo, when I saw that, I cracked up. I was like, but I think it was funny because you were right. You know what I mean? Like that was the wrong move. Like it, and some people don't pay attention. So, and who uses AKA now? Like, who uses that? But besides, I'm old fashioned. Like, nobody uses that anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, yeah, I'm old. I gotta let me just change that up. But yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. And known as I said, I knew it was. So it's all good. I was like, he gonna crack up when I text him. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But
it was funny.
You know, I just want everybody to keep it hip hop, because this is the vibe we're on. We're on the hip hop vibe. We are here to enjoy the music. You know, just as DC said, we're in our 40s, some 30s, 40s, 50s. And yeah, we're going to keep it hip hop. We're going to keep it fun. We're going to keep it exciting. You know, we just going to bring those vibes. And just as DC said and Dre said, stay plugged. Get in that Rock the Bells Facebook group. Follow Dre and DC Podcast on Facebook. Follow them on Instagram. Follow them on YouTube. Stay connected because this is a community. it's a community. So stay
Indeed.
connected.
Indeed. And K Brooklyn came through. He said he late, bro. We about to get off, but big shout out to K Brooklyn, man. Shout out to K Brooklyn, bro.
You know what, man? This was a fun show, Trina. We definitely appreciate you taking some time out of your busy schedule and gracing us and just, reliving some of the stuff we've done over the couple of years and letting Dre crack jokes on you. I don't know why that was so funny to me just a second ago. Hey, but
Listen,
what, Dre,
it's all good.
But if that's what we're going to ask Dre, we got to hit him with a blue fire. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, we'll do it. You ready? Blue fire!
You know.
Go ahead, give us the ooh. I mean, if you want, it's up. Okay. Yo, okay, there she go. All right, y'all better recognize that Delta, baby. Y'all better recognize.
We gotta have a D9 show somewhere here in the future. So I say this: anybody that's watching tonight, or y'all gonna catch this later, if you're in a D9, I kind of know who already is and ain't, but let us know because we know there's some new people. We got a whole nother D9 chat. So if you aren't part of that, let us know so we can get you into that, so you can hear about some of the D9 stuff that we got planned with Luciano and Maggie. So yes, get plugged, get connected, let us know so we can get you in there. And if you want to be part of the show, let us know. And if you're D9, definitely let us know because I think a D9 night will be dope.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, that would be very dope. That would be very dope. And I also have, I'm going to talk to y'all about it later, but I have an artist here, an old hip-hop artist that may be interested in being on the Dre and DC Hip Hop Cruise podcast. So I'm going to keep y'all updated.
Okay. That's what's up. We welcome that. So it is. If they want on, they on.
We didn't have some legends on here, so that would be cool. That'd be cool.
Yep. All right. So y'all stay on. We're going to get up out of here. Love everybody, man. Y'all stay safe and just stay blessed. And we out. Peace.
Later.
See y'all later. Hold up. Let me say one more thing because I forgot what I was gonna say. And I can't leave without saying it.
How you gonna tell us later and then say hold on? It's the most ghetto. The most ghetto podcast.
I know this show didn't typically go like it normally does, but that's why it is what it is because we could do that. It's just laid back. It's informal. Yeah. But I forgot what I was going to tell y'all. Damn, I hate when I do that.
And I ain't getting old, bro.
Now, why we got to go there? Look, you know what? We're going to talk offline. Look, we out of here, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Be blessed. We out. Peace.
Peace.